to reflect on a dream I had earlier this morning. It was absolutely gorgeous. Imagine a field of grass where it was just mountains in the background, very like picture perfect scenery. Well, in a dream, I step into the field and suddenly the ground starts breathing. It starts activating. It starts swelling like it's becoming whole, like it's developing, like it's healing. And then all of these other wild grasses start to raise from the ground as a symbol of health, of fertility of that ground. And then in the far distance, I look to my left and I see a man step into the field. And then once he takes that step into the field just fills with flowers, with wildflowers, with just beautiful perennials, just all these different colors take over the field. That is a symbol of seeding, of information, of life. And it got me to reflect on sort of, I like talking about the dichotomy or the exchange between the feminine and masculine energies that reside within each of us internally, but also externally within our relationships, whether platonic or romantic, whatever. And it got me to thinking more about sort of, and I think what that dream was trying to tell me was more about the roles of the feminine and masculine to help simplify it for when I talk to people about it, because that's mainly what I like to talk about. So it kind of is sort of a visual of the exchange between the feminine and masculine. So the feminine provides the home. It provides the place where something can grow. And something can grow through self love. For example, that field that I stepped on too, it didn't need anybody else to start healing, to start developing, to start being fertile, to developing that fertile land. It didn't need anyone except for me stepping on that field. I was the first one to step on that field. The masculine stepped on the field. The masculine provides the seed for to which something grows out of. And that is kind of the differences or the exchange of information that happens between the feminine and masculine. And so I always think it's important to note that these qualities exist in all of us, maybe not in the physical form, of course, but in the spiritual sense, and that within us, we need to be exchanging that information, providing that self love, that fertile place for ideas, for creativity, for um, for nurturing to happen within us. And then once that is happening, then all the information that we collect, all the things we want to accomplish, all the things we want to do, we are able to house that within us, grow it, develop it, and those seeds can then manifest into the material. And so this is just a message I definitely felt called to tell you, just because um, it's important to remind people that everything that is possible externally that we see happen between people, all the things that are occurring in the world, those things that happen that we see externally are also within us to do for ourselves internally, so that we can help ourselves grow, our souls be nurtured, our souls grow and develop and ascend. And it is also important to note that the relationships we have with people, no matter how you identify, will always include that exchange of feminine and masculine energies. You need a relationship to be healthy, to be fertile. You need some type of common ground, for lack of a better word, or that is a better word. You need some sort of common ground that allows for seeds, for ideas between you and the other person to develop, to grow, and to ascend. And so that is the message of the dream. And I hope you take this and you run with it and you use it in your relationships, but also within you as an individual.